In this video, I want to show you the equipment to impress the paper. I'm not considering the whole process that usually I call wet, such as trace or draining or so on. So to print black and white photos, we said that first of all, we need an enlarger. It can be a condenser light enlarger or it can be a diffused light enlarger. The differences between these two types I've already explained to you in another video that I'll leave the information here in the info box. Then we will need a light bar, some of our negatives, obviously in black and white. No, it's a lie. We can also print the colors negative with black and white, only that they're gonna be a grayscale. So the enlarger, the light, the negative, and we need a lens. The lens is very important. It works exactly when we take photos. We will need a good quality lens. I'm now using this one, which is a Componon S, and I'm quite happy with it. It's probably one of the best I have tried so far. Then we need a microfocus finder. What does this practically do? It's placed under the image once we have the beam of light on, and practically it makes a very big scale of the image reproduced by the enlarger, and in this way we can actually focus the negative with the plane in which the paper is placed. This is because maybe the photo is often out of focus, so to be sure that the negative is actually on focus with the printing plan, then we simply use the microfocus finder. If we don't have a color head and therefore we are in this condition like me, we would also need some filters. These are from ILFORD Multigrade, and we need them to control the contrast. They work from a value of 0 up to a value of 5. The smallest is the lower contrast, 5 is the maximum contrast that can be obtained. And so, as you can see, they are colored gelatin sheet that we need to insert between the light source and the negative itself, in this way. Then what we need is paper. This is an ILFORD Ilfobrom. Oh well, this is a fixed contrast gray one. So if you want to work with the fixed contrast papers, which today are really difficult to find on sale, you don't need filters. However, there will be another video where I'll explain fixed contrast paper and variable contrast paper. That will be the multigrade. Here I left only one sheet inside, so I'm gonna burn it. Always remember that when you open a pack of photo paper, you absolutely have to work with red lights, because otherwise the paper burns and then you burn the whole package. But here I have already arranged everything so that there is only one sheet, so I'm going to waste only one piece. What's the paper like? The paper is safe in a black light type bag. You take your piece of paper, you're gonna position it under the enlarger, obviously with a red filter. Once we have positioned the paper, we turn off the enlarger, remove the red filter and expose. You should also have a timer to check the exposure time. The timer works in 3 modes. One is a fixed light, so when we are focusing the image, shortly the first step. Then we have the second mode, which is to turn it off the enlarger. And then the third one is Once the enlarger is turned off, we remove the red filter and exposure the paper with the correct time quantity. I don't have a timer here right now, so when I work in these situations, I just go by hand and I count loudly. I turn the enlarger on and off manually, just like back in the days. If you want an advice to count up to 10, I'd advise you to count like 101, 102, 103, because saying that 100 give you the second time necessary. Obviously, the red light. And I believe this is all the equipment necessary for the first phase of exposing a black and white paper in analog printing. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!